If you are a videographer like me and need to find the perfect light that has the best quality, the ability, the strength, and the price, then there's only one light that all you're ever gonna need. The Weeylite Ninja 300. Check this out. What's up guys, Myung here from Camera to Freedom, and I've been a videographer for over 15 years, 15, 18 years, I'm losing count, I'm getting older, and it's been an amazing adventure. Lighting has been one of the biggest issue ever since then, right? I mean, back in the days, lighting was ridiculous. I mean, we were using light bulbs, LED lights wasn't even available back in the days, and as it got better, LED lights became available. It became popular. It was cheap. So I was using a bunch of LED lights. Let me take out one of my LED lights that I like to use. As LED lights were becoming more available and more affordable, I would get myself LED lights like this. And this is a great one. This is a great Weeylite mini LED light that I really love, that I did a review if you want to check it out. But it's always been... if I want to get professional LED lights, especially I need strong LED lights, I wasn't really willing to spend a lot of money, right? Those aperture lights, those mono lights, they were always like $1,000, $800, if not more. I just couldn't get myself to spend that kind of money just because I'm cheap in nature, right? So I'm always looking for a bargain, but at the same time, I don't want the cheapest, right? But you kind of play around with that too much and you end up buying a bunch of cheap stuff and it kind of breaks on you, and it's a constant cycle, right? But you know, I'm just trying to let that go and try to get some quality, higher end priced equipments. But with LED lights, because it wasn't as important as some of my cameras, you know, like the Z6 and the Blackmagic, where I have to spend all the money, with lights I didn't want to spend that kind of money. So getting a mono light with strength, it just was out of my range. I just did not want to spend thousands of dollars to get those higher end mono lights. But until now, companies are starting to come out with affordable, badass, strong LED light, mono light like this guy. Weeylite Ninja 300. Now, this is the next level. This is the 2022 kind of LED light that you need. Now, I'm going to show you the strong LED light that I used to use for my gigs that I had to carry around when I'm shooting. Check this out. Big old light like this. Let me bust this out. So I do all kinds of video shooting, from corporates, commercials, you name it, all of the above. And one of the gigs that I do a lot is I actually do house videos, especially during the pandemic. Real estate videos and photos, it was a part of essential, so I was able to still make money during that time by doing real estate photos and video. And sometimes you need strong LED lights to light up the house that you're shooting, because I mean a lot of the houses are dark, so you have to bring your own light. They only have those little lamps and so on, right? It's too dark. And yes, you can boost up your ISO and your camera so that it's brighter, but sometimes you just want some light in the room so that you could also try to get a little bit of the exterior. Otherwise, if you just expose for the inside, the window is straight up washed out, right? So being cheap, I wanted to get an LED light that was still somewhat affordable. This was around $200. It has like 1,900 LED lights, and I carry these around, right? Look at that, look at that. It's got a little panel in the front of it. And this was cool, and this is cool, because you know, you could put a battery pack in the back and it was portable. I didn't have to plug it in and, you know, plug it to the wall, where I used to do that maybe 4 years ago. Bring a bunch of LED lights and plug them to the wall, and as I moved to room, I would unplug and plug in. Pain in the butt, pain in the butt. But this one was my next level up. $200, affordable, strong LED light, but it still wasn't that strong. It still wasn't as strong I was hoping this massive LED light could provide. And at the same time, when I'm shooting like big mansions and I'm there for many hours, holding a gimbal in one hand and trying to move this light around with the other, just because sometimes I'm rushing. It became super tiring, super tiring. So I would bring this light to the big gigs where I'm like, you know what, they pay good money. I'm gonna use lights and try to get the best quality, and really avoid them for the smaller gigs that, you know, some clients don't pay that much and they really need a video. So I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna bring this light and just tire myself out. I'm gonna just hand hold my camera and just expose to accordingly, right? So that's what I was using. And you know, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't enjoy using it. Carrying it around, it's big, it's heavy. It is cool that it's big, because sometimes with a client, when you have big lights, it kind of impresses them. But you know, like I said, it's pretty heavy until this guy right here. I mean, this is crazy. There's only a couple of companies that make monolights this small. Crazy thing about this Weeylite brand is that it is affordable. It is cheaper than that light. You could get this for 150, 175, between around that price. And I'm gonna put a link below from Viltrock's website where we give you 10% off, and I think it's free shipping also. So check that out if you are interested in this light. But man, and let me tell you, this light is amazing. First off, it comes with a adapter that you screw onto the side that you can use NP LP batteries, and becomes portable. I mean, you plug this in. You do need two to power it up, because it does take a lot of power to light up this little guy. But once you have it, then there you go. You got a portable light. It is super light. I have it on a little tripod, and I'm just with one hand moving it around when I'm shooting interior room to room and things like that. So this is super cool, and it is twice the strength of that big LED light. Full power, this is about 700-800 lumens, and my big LED light that's supposed to be my powerhouse is only about 3600 lumens. It's double the strength. And that light, you know, it's not, it has a warm light and a white light that kind of combines it to give that strength. So when you do somewhere in the middle, it doesn't give that full power. But this guy has one massive LED light, and it is super strong. So I love it. I can't believe it, because all this time when I was looking at it, I mean, I knew it was on sale, and I was looking at it like, you know, is it really that strong? 80 watt, 60 watt. I think this one is version is an 80 watt version. Like, it can't be that strong. Look how tiny that thing is. I mean, I got a big light, but after I got it, I could not believe how strong this thing is. So, like I mentioned, it is battery power. You do need to power it up, but at full strength, this thing will drain the battery pretty quick. But once you bring it down to 75%, 50%, then it starts lasting a lot longer. It comes with a cool little bag. It's got a little bit of Weeylite, you know, logo in front of it. And when you open it up, it comes with this little dish. Now this dish is pretty cool, because even though the light is strong on this little guy, this increases the strength. It does narrow it down to a smaller circle, as you can see, but you could definitely see the fact that it makes the light stronger. So if you need the strength, boom, there it is. It comes with this one. It also comes with a remote. Check out this little remote. That's really cool. This is really cool because I was shooting a wedding the other day, and I had it on a tripod, and I had it on, and with a remote, you know, because I don't want to leave it on, and at the same time it's kind of high above, and I don't want to, you know, bring it down to turn it on, bring it up, and so on. All I had to do was leave it on, and then with this remote, turn it off and turn it on. This thing will control the strength of it. You could control different modes, the warm and cool temperature, the Kelvin with this thing. So this is really cool, small, nifty little thing to have. It also can be controlled by an app, a Weeylite app. So that's really neat. So you don't need to have this. You could just use your phone. But it's nice to have that versatility in case you don't want to be carrying your phone around, because I don't like to have this phone in my pocket when I'm shooting weddings and gigs. I just leave it on my bag. But this one, this little guy, I don't mind. So that's really cool. This thing also comes with a Bowen mount. So I do have, because I also shoot photos, I do have light softboxes that uses Bowen mounts. And I got some cool grid softboxes, some small ones, some big ones. And now I don't have to buy extra softboxes to use them. I could use what I already own. If you don't have them, of course, you have to go out and buy some. But if you already own Bowen mount softboxes, this makes it cool to use. And check it out. I mean, you could, after you attach it in the front and then you know, have the Bowen softbox in the front, another version, a packaged version that you get with this, a little one step higher, will also come with a handle on the bottom. That way your assistant could just kind of hold that little light, hold the handle, and they could just kind of like move around with you in case you need to do a shoot outside, or, you know, where it doesn't have a wall outlet. So that's really cool. Very portable. On top of being a strong light and being able to use it as a softbox, like right now I'm using a softbox to light myself right now, and you need this kind of light to make the light soft on you. If you do have like regular LED lights without the softbox, it's really harsh. You're gonna really see that dark, line with the shadow and the light. But when there's a softbox, it smooths out the light a lot more. So that's really neat that it can do that. It has a little LED screen in the back that, you know, shows you the strength of your light, the warmth, the Kelvin, and also different modes that it has. This thing has different modes, like lightning effect. It's got a little flame, you know, flickering effect. It's got a TV flickering effect. It's got fireworks. So if you're making short films and you need some of those effects, then it's cool that it gives you that flexibility and that ability. It doesn't have the RGB color like this dude. When I made the video, it showed that it could do police sirens and, you know, different colors and so on, which is really cool. But you know what? This monolight really isn't made for colorful colors anyways. There's a bunch of other LED lights that can do that. This is really made for a studio light, something that a light that you need something that's bright. Use a huge softbox to light your subject when you're doing a professional video with your client, like when interviews and things like that. So this is all you're gonna need. This is all you need for your life for 2022. So check out the link below, 10% off. If you watched this video all the way, I appreciate you. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you are interested in getting some more free information from me, tutorials and training stuff, videos and things like that, just go to cameratofreedom.com. Give me your email. I will be sending you some free stuff. And yes, baby. Hi. Okay. Yes, my baba. And I will see you guys later. I got daddy duties. Okay, I finished my video. Okay, you go eat bacon.